Second day where we hit 98 degrees, and that's as high as we've hit all summer at the New Orleans airport. A lot of spots in the 96 to 98 degree or so range for highs today. So if you thought it was a little extra intense heat, the air temperature was, but our dew point did come down a touch. So our feels like temperature 107. So when you're factoring in the humidity plus the air temperatures, that's your heat index. And thankfully that wasn't excessive today, I guess you could say, but I was super hot when I was out there. I'm sure you were too. Temperatures dependent a little bit this evening on whether you've gotten some of these showers or not. One thunderstorm arriving right now at Lacombe, kind of forming up on these outflow boundaries, those skinnier lines. A bit of rain right around, well, south of Bogalusa, not far from Franklinton, another storm, and one outside of Covington around Mandeville as well. So tonight we should see the flare up of showers that we have seen so far this afternoon come to an end. Our lows tonight north and south around 70s to 80 or so. And then tomorrow I have high temperatures, maybe around 95 or 96 once again. 97 and 98 not completely off the table through Wednesday as we continue with this hot stretch before we increase the rain chance at the end of the week, and that should bring our temperatures down a touch. Monday morning looking quiet. Precision Cast showing a few showers and storms tomorrow at noon, and then toward 3 and on toward 5 p.m. some scattered rain, at least to help with the heat in spots, but still mid-90s probably expected tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday. We do have Hurricane Erin. Yesterday it was a Cat 5. Now it's down to a Category 3. And thankfully the center still pretty far north of Hispaniola and outside of the Bahamas. It should skirt to the northeast of the Bahamas, take its curve to the north around a big ridge of high pressure here, and also a troughing feature that will dip from the northeast U.S. and kind of pull this out, recurving it off to the northeast as we head toward the end of this upcoming week. And thankfully passing, it looks like, as long as this path holds, away from the U.S. East Coast and also not directly toward Bermuda. In the tropics, we also have a new wave coming off the coast of Africa. This little spot really not expected to do much farther north. But this is our next wave. It is very unorganized and messy right now. Nothing tight or organized about it. But when it reaches this part of the Atlantic, it will have at least a chance of development. The big global models are picking up on some sort of strengthening of the system, but this outside of the Caribbean Sea will be its placement, it looks like, Friday of the upcoming week. So needless to say, we have a really long time to track this one. If you're interested in next week's steering pattern, it kind of looks like this might have a chance, the European model thinks so, to go the same way Erin did, with a weakness in the high pressure. The GFS has it moving a little farther off to the west and maybe getting toward Cuba, and we're talking about that placement for, again, next week, not like tomorrow, but the week following on August 25th. So certainly we'll be watching it closely. We'll keep you updated on everything. For now, we have no tropical threats for the next week. Plus, 7-day forecast shows a higher rain chance and thankfully some slightly lower temperatures at the end of the week.